You got a thing here. I don't know what it is.
The crumb.
I just face fucked myself with a morning bun on my way here.
Oh, wow. What's a morning bun?
Oh, it's delicious. It's like brioche, or no, it's like
Okay,
so
like a
good.
cinnamon roll?
It's like a cinnamon roll, but it's made with croissant.
Yeah, I've had the. Oh.
It's so, and it has a little bit of orange, so it's it's like good for you.
Sounds
I've been
Danish.
doing Too Good to Go. You know what that is?
No.
So.
No.
Okay. It's an app, and then at the end of the day, you can buy like the leftover pastries from a coffee shop.
Can you buy
For,
other
like-
things that aren't pastries?
You don't get to choose what it is. Actually, you can buy something, whatever this place has to offer, and you get like a whole bag of pastries or whatever. Or you can go to like a Dominican place, and they'll give you like a meal. I only know
Just a bunch of pork in a bin?
Yeah.
Like, here's your shredded pork.
it's a like gallon-sized bag of
just
beans.
pork. Yeah. Too good to go.
Yeah, but
it
it's
an
like
app?
$4 or $5, and then you get a whole bunch of shit.
Oh. maybe
There's
I'll
a
do that.
there's a bagel place by me. They give you like a grocery bag of bagels.
How much?
Ugh,
$4.
What?
that's
Yeah.
insane.
But it's all the leftover bagels. They can't sell it.
you can't just ask for like 5 bagels.
I stock. We just put them in my freezer.
We? Are you with somebody?
Huh?
Him and the cats.
Did I say
okay.
we?
Yeah, you did say we.
Said we.
Are you living with someone now?
Are you in love?
I got 2 cats.
Oh, okay. What do they
That
eat?
counts.
My ass.
Oh no!
Gross.
This isn't gonna
Little
get
sandpaper
monetized.
Little sandpaper tongue on your bunghole? No.
They're good at cleaning.
This is gross.
How's your cats?
Not cleaning my asshole. I'll tell you that.
No.
They're just sleeping on the couch right now, and they're perfect, and I love them.
She has one of those hairless cats that looks like a bunch of labia.
Oh, you do?
Labia.
Yeah.
I love those hairless cats.
They're so
My
great.
They're gross.
uncle had. They're gross looking, but they like are great little cuddlers.
Yeah.
Because they're always cold and they want to just. They're just like, please let me have fur.
Yes. I want your fur. I want to wear your skin, and so he's just right here all the time.
And
Oh,
they
really?
actually feel like they're
That's
the
sweet.
softest. Like they're
Yeah.
they're so soft.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you lotion them?
Yeah, we give him like dry shampoo baths and stuff like
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he
they're-
hate baths also?
He does not like water at all. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Doesn't
we-
drink it either. Doesn't need to.
Nope.
They don't need water?
They're like
No.
cactuses.
The humidity, they just absorb it.
Yeah, they absorb some. Here's what I was thinking about this the other day. If you didn't drink water, right?
Okay.
But you sat in a tub of water,
Mm-hmm.
could you dehydrate to death?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess your organs
What
would
the
be.
hell? It says Harvey Weinstein.
That's my wife.
Great.
Oh
That
wait,
makes
hold on. I'm
sense.
gonna start a timer. Because we just started a podcast.
Yeah. Hey,
that
everybody.
wasn't it?
Welcome to the Known Zone. My name's Andy Haynes. I'm joined by Wilfred Padua. And today we have a very special
Oh,
guest.
let me intro. This is one of my close friends. She's one of my favorite people.
Great.
I like this. You guys are fighting over me. This
Mhm.
feels good.
Okay, do you want to do it? You seem angry now.
No, I was just associating. Just
We
get
ha-
in there.
One of my good. Also, another West Coaster. Do you know she's from the West Coast? Okay, Andy. Caitlin Peluffo, everyone.
Hello. How's it going, both
Hi.
of you handsome
Hi.
gentlemen? Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. I am from the West Coast, San Francisco.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
where I am.
she doesn't have San Francisco energy. That's what I like about you.
Thank you so much. I don't know what that means, but thank you.
You're
Hold
not
on.
uppity. Like
can
we
we
are.
hold on one second?
Okay.
My pregnant wife is texting me that she locked herself out of the apartment. I might actually have to deal with.
Okay.
Really?
Your pregnant wife. Andy. Ah!
Andy always he's
Ah! Oh my God. That's great news.
Yeah.
Are things okay?
Yeah, she's just locked out of the apartment because I locked the door so that she would not be in an unlocked apartment because I worry about my wife, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now that she's pregnant.
Yeah, I don't want it submitted.
Congratulations.
I don't want a bunch of fucking hippies to go in there and kill her
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
my baby.
That's
Mhm.
fair.
You know
That's fair.
what
Cult
happened
leader.
to Sharon Tate?
Mhm.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So here's the thing: we know that you are a cradle robber.
Okay.
We know that you love the young batch.
Okay.
We know that you
Don't
love
call it a batch.
Yeah, it's really upsetting.
like
Batch is
of
gross.
wine, like
I thought you were calling semen a batch right now.
Yeah.
No. That's gross. No, I don't refer to quantities of cum.
I did call it a harvest once on the podcast.
Gross.
I
Oh
thought
my-
that was fun.
Actually, pretty good.
You know who's got your harvest? Your pregnant wife.
Yep,
Uh-huh.
little girl.
So,
Yeah,
oh,
my
really?
God,
little
that's
baby
so
girl
Oh, yeah, you already said
coming out in the world. Tried to buy her a pair of Jordans. I got beat.
What?
Oh.
Like I got
They
bought
hit
out.
you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like,
No, I
did
tried
you
to buy her
stand
a
in
little
line?
pair of pink Jordans, and
Oh.
they did not. Like they sold them to me, and then they sent me an
What?
email 2 days later. Like sneaker politics.
But they're selling out of little tiny pink Jordans?
Yeah, they were the 5s,
Wow.
white and pink. They were really cool.
So cute. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, we're very excited. We are
When'd she do?
October. We're 16 weeks now.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Isn't that
news.
exciting?
That's so exciting. I was just talking to her about freezing eggs and that whole debacle.
Yeah, we did that, and then we just got pregnant.
That's
Are
what I'm
you-
going through right now. I'm
you're
trying to
freezing
freeze
some
the
eggs?
Yeah, I'm trying to freeze them eggs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We froze embryos.
Oh, you got money.
No, I mean
It's expensive.
the guild paid for everything.
So are
That's
you,
nice.
is it just because like you guys don't have money yet?
It's just because I don't want to.
It's a
have
lot of
baby
money.
Yet.
It's like 20K.
Sure.
Yeah, freezing
20,
your eggs
30K.
though.
Do you
Just
guys have
your
a
eggs
date,
is like
by the way?
14,000. What's that?
Do you have a date for the wedding?
No. That's
What?
another reason why we're not.
What are you talking about?
We don't have a date for the wedding.
How long
We're-
you been engaged?
Almost a year.
What the fuck?
I know. We
Who's the
really-
one dilly-dallying?
Both of us.
Okay.
Yeah. there's
It's
both are.
we were gung ho for like the first 3 months, and then a bunch of career things happened in a row, and then we just put it off completely.
Yeah.
And so now we're like, okay, this one thing is done. Now we're going.
What
to...
are these career things, like opening for people?
No, like I did JFL and then Corden, and then something else happened.
And you were like, maybe I don't need to get married.
well, no, it's more like when
James
are we
Corden
gonna
was a
have
real
time?
nice guy.
Yeah.
He's real nice and
You know, maybe I
svelte.
don't need this nice boyfriend.
He'll stick around even if I don't put a ring on it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I chose this topic because our little boy Steve
Sweet boy Steve.
is a little boy.
He's not a
what's-
little boy. He's a man. He's
He's
in
a
his
little.
30s.
He's a little tiny boy.
Caitlin is engaged to a very funny comedian by the name of Steven Rogers.
Yes.
Yes.
Does he go by Steve or Steven?
It doesn't matter.
And
Professionally?
He goes by either.
Really?
Yep.
So, mhm.
Ever with a PH?
Never.
All right.
Although I used to have a joke about that.
So, do you know who Mary Kay Letourneau is?
No, I don't.
Ooh,
Oh, this is even more fun.
exciting.
Who's Mary Kay Letourneau?
Legend.
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 God.
Also known her born name, Mary Catherine Schmitz. Mary Kay Letourneau is a convicted sex offender and teacher
Jesus Christ!
who
I'm
pleaded.
not a sex offender.
Yeah, not yet.
Oh my God, this is awful. Why did I agree to do this?
We're
She-
just gonna watch child porn.
No!
Pull up the child porn.
Have you guys seen the documentary about Jared from Subway?
No.
No.
It'll make your skin crawl. It's
What's
so
that on?
disgusting.
I don't think I need to see more. I mean, this was a tough one to
I mean,
learn a lot about.
I can
but-
only imagine. But he literally says on tape, "I love fucking little kids. The
Really?
younger the better." Yeah, it's so
Wow.
upsetting.
Wow.
You hear his voice say it, and you're like, "Oh my God."
Is he
Didn't
saying?
I also
who's he saying
hear
that
something? Yeah, who is he saying that to?
He's
Like
saying
a
this
forum?
woman. He said something to this woman, and then she started recording their tapes to try and get him arrested.
to?
Oh.
And so he's saying it to her, and she's
She's a
kept all
rat.
the tapes.
He yeah, snitches
Yeah.
snitches get stitches.
Yeah.
We gotta find this bitch.
Ugh.
No,
Okay.
but did you know that he got into Subway? His whole like Subway diet is like tied to his pedophilia.
What?
No.
Yeah, somebody had a joke about it, I think is where I heard it first. A comic has it in their joke, but he would go to like this school every day in his neighborhood, and opposite the school was a Subway.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, so he was like go to the Subway to cover up the fact that he was
Yeah.
watching kids.
Yeah.
God damn it! It's so.
But he was
gross.
only eating Subway. And then he was like, you know what? I'm actually getting in pretty good shape. I might be able to fuck a full-on human.
So here, let's do a little background on Mary Kay Letourneau. This is Andy.
Yeah.
You're gonna hold your ass because this is gonna
I'm
be
so
great.
excited.
Her mom was a chemist. Her dad was a community college teacher and politician. She was the fourth of 7 kids. So her father was a state senator and a U.S. congressman.
Jesus.
Both Washington?
No, California.
Okay.
Her brother, John P. Schmitz, was the deputy counsel to George H.W. Bush.
Whoa. This is my family.
Yeah. Also, and he was a clerk under Scalia.
Nice.
Her other brother, Joseph Schmitz, was Inspector General for George W., and he was a senior exec of Blackwater and a foreign policy advisor to Trump.
They never, ever brought this up. This is crazy.
Yeah. Joseph was also like a key figure in the Stop the Steal stuff. Like he sent one of the first messages to Pence to be like, you got to stop this shit.
So he was on the right side of history there.
In 2020.
Their whole family was on the right side of history. Her mom also was involved in politics. She was
political chemistry.
Yeah. Well, she was a chemist, but then she like became a housewife, and then she started to be an activist alongside Phyllis.
You know
Schlafly.
the phrase: "You can't turn a chemist into a housewife."
Is that a phrase?
You can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
Oh my God. That was a deep pull there, Andy.
Not for Wilfred. Wilfred knew it the whole time.
I don't think
and
so.
He
We
did
were
not.
both just kind of
wasn't
staring
there.
at you.
I wasn't there, and then when it's very funny that it
Jesus
bombed
Christ.
so hard.
It's so disappointing. I don't even feel bad because I feel like it should have. When you said
I should have
housewife,
been
you
there.
should have been there.
I should have been
okay.
there. Her mom worked with Phyllis Schlafly. Do you know who she is? She
Yeah.
was the one of the biggest name that was against the Equal Rights Amendment.
Nice.
Against?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
So like she was known as West Coast Phyllis Schlafly. So Phyllis Schlafly, you remember you know that show Mrs. America?
Yeah.
Kate Blanchett plays Phyllis Schlafly.
Wait. So they were against civil rights?
Against equal rights for women. So like women working and blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, which makes sense because these ladies were like, "I got a good thing going.
Yeah.
Stop trying to make me work."
So that's the whole family. Just some more background before we get into her crime.
And just so you know, just so you can like stop being kind of nervous about this, she's not like a molester. This is so much more beautiful.
this
than
is
that.
so much
it's
more.
beautiful.
This
It
is
really
so
is
much
beautiful.
more deep.
Oh my God.
She only had one
One victim. But this is just so you know, this happened in Seattle, so it was like
It was big news
it
to
was
us.
big news for
Okay,
us. I had
all right.
friends who lived down the street from.
Is this the one with
I've
the
performed at the same venue as her.
Yeah.
as her victim.
Is
so
the victim Samoan?
Yes.
yeah.
I know what you're talking
Okay.
about now.
So
Jesus.
It took a long time to get there.
I remember it now.
Okay,
so
good.
her father also had 2 kids out of wedlock.
Oh, okay.
Ironically, the dad had while he was a community college professor
Had an affair.
with a student.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
So I guess it's hereditary, huh?
Yeah.
He had 2 kids, and let's see. This is just a piece of information that may have like influenced why she's such a wacko.
Mm-hmm.
Her younger brother died at the age of 3. So they were having like a dinner party.
Suicide.
He's like, this family's fucked up.
He started the car, just ran it in the garage.
You know, baby suicide. It's a problem.
So she was watching her brother while a dinner party was happening in the backyard, and her brother fell into the pool.
Oh,
Yeah,
And she was supposed to be watching?
yeah.
no.
Fucking Mary Kay.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Mary Kay, that'll fuck you up.
God damn.
That'll
Yeah.
mess with your brain for a
I think
long time.
and then I think she was also like touched by one of her older brothers.
Not an angel.
I mean, a
This
Republican angel.
This
Yeah.
isn't seventh heaven. No.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Okay, so she goes to this is somewhere in California. I forget where.
Oh, speaking of which, the seventh heaven dead. Pedophile.
Also
Pedophile.
pedophile.
Yeah. Big
Yeah.
pedophile. We're
Big
getting
Man,
back to
you
pedos.
really can't.
You can't
like,
get too
escape
far.
them.
Can't get
Yeah.
this is like the Kevin Bacon thing.
Yeah. 6 degrees of molestation.
Yeah. Everybody's getting touched.
She goes to college at ASU. Obviously, she turns into a huge slut.
Hot.
She's
She's so hot too.
she's
at ASU?
so hot,
Yeah, yeah. Pull up, Autumn. Pull up a picture of young Mary Kay Letourneau.
dude. I ran into Usama a couple days ago, and
Uh-huh.
I was like, yeah, did all this research on Mary Kay Letourneau, and the first thing he did was, she's so hot. She's a smoke show.
Babe alert.
Yeah.
Babe
But
alert.
that's not young. That's her old, right?
She's 34, I think, in that age.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Show
just
us
called her out.
the maternity pic.
Maternity.
Oh,
Jesus.
yes.
Look at that
Look
hair.
Whoa, whoa. She's kind of fitted out.
dude.
Nike
She's wearing
shorts?
slides.
Type in Mary Kay Letourneau Kangol. This is a hilarious picture outfit that she's wearing.
Yes, dude.
Oh no.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh no.
I watched this
Damn.
documentary and she's nuts.
Great.
She has a
Um,
documentary?
She has so many.
She's
Really?
such a babe.
She goes to ASU, she becomes big slut, bangs everyone, and then she meets Steve. Huh.
Huh.
Steve is an actual
I'm
adult.
beginning to see where you connected all the dots for me.
Yeah. she
Steve
met
is actually
Steve,
is an actual adult though, and this is Steve Letourneau.
and he met her at what's her maiden name?
Schmitz.
Schmitz. Okay, and then she meets him at ASU.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
She meets him at a party. They
Fuck the very
they're
first
still-
night right away.
Probably.
Yeah.
They're just banging
Who
it out,
doesn't?
Uh-huh.
and they're only banging for like 4 months, and she gets preggo.
Yeah.
And she's from a very Catholic Republican family,
This is unfortunate.
and they're like, "You better fucking get married."
Steve, step it up.
Step it up,
Steve
Steve.
was down for it.
Yeah, of course.
She didn't love Steve.
Yeah.
She
Just
she-
love the D.
This is an
Yeah.
this is an ironic thing. Also, Steve looked like he fucked really well.
I'll be the judge of that.
He looked like he fucked
Yeah.
really well. He
Yeah.
looked like a
Steve
doofus.
laid
Boys
five.
can't tell if other boys can fuck.
He looked like a doofus. That's to me a guy with a good stroke. Okay, that's a bad picture.
That's a
of him.
bad
I
picture.
mean, there's no way.
That's a
There's
bad
no
picture of him.
way. And plus, if they're fucking in college, she's not coming.
Actually, yeah,
Not
look
at
at
all.
him. Look at him over there. That dude.
That dude.
That guy
right
pipes.
there.
That guy pipes down, dude.
No, he doesn't.
Yes,
Look at
he
that
does.
haircut. There's
He's
no
piped.
way.
Dude, that guy's pipe king.
No.
That dude's
I would look
piping.
at that guy and be like, he's a selfish lover.
That dude pipes up.
Oh my.
But
Um,
here's the thing, a selfish lover, you are a Brooklyn lady, comic. This is ASU. She comes off a guy not wanting to let her come.
Yes.
That's she's
Yeah.
a pleaser.
She's sexually frustrated, and so she's turning to a teenager who she can train.
First of all, preteen.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, so uncomfortable.
So she meets Steve. This is a very ironic thing that she says. She didn't love Steve because Steve was not her intellectual equal.
Yes.
Oh, so he was a dummy.
Steve ends up getting a job with Alaska Airlines. He's a baggage claim guy. So
Oh.
they moved to Alaska. I think they already had 2 kids at the time, and then eventually he gets transferred to Seattle.
Wait, so
Okay.
I didn't think that was the kind of job where you moved.
Yeah, me neither.
Like baggage?
Just find another baggage claim job.
That seems like something
Yeah, I don't
that
get why he got relocated.
yeah.
like a dude who needs a job
Yeah,
gets.
go for American
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
United.
So they relocate him to and the whole family to Seattle.
What if he was like what if it turns out that Steve was like one of those guys that dances on the tarmac? You know? Have you seen those like
yeah,
TikToks?
like those TikToks. He's like,
Yeah.
"Mm."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He would be. Look at that doofus face. There's no way look at him. He's dancing on the tarmac for the likes.
Yeah. He's also that dude fucks good.
No, he does
Steve
not fuck
pipes down.
No, if he does, she wouldn't have.
Pipe
stayed.
king.
No.
Okay, so they go to Seattle. She is like, I don't want to just be a wife. I'm gonna go back to school. She
Uh-huh.
goes and finishes her degree at Seattle U. Bam, 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 bam.
Oh, you're a
Yeah.
you're
My
alma mater.
alma mater.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So she go.
Did they put her on the wall of
Yeah.
notable alumnus?
She was on my diploma.
She signed it and also left her phone number.
No, too old.
Yeah, too old.
Yeah.
She go and then becomes a teacher at Shorewood Elementary in Des Moines, Washington.
Mm-hmm. Real shithole.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a little up and coming now.
It's getting better as
My brother-
Seattle
Put him on the map.
gentrifies.
My brother lives over there now. He's a pedophile. No, so at first she's teaching 2nd grade.
Too young.
And
My mom also taught 2nd grade.
Creep.
Not a pedophile,
Okay.
she's
but married a younger man.
Creep.
4 years
This is
younger.
this is in the family. Huh?
Gross. It's got to be 15.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize we were doing dude rules.
Yeah, dude
Um,
rules.
What's the dude rule? It's like 7.
Divide your age
age
by half and then
and then
get to
add 7.
21. That's what I think it is.
So she teaches 2nd grade, and this is where dun 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 she meets Vili.
Wait, in what grade?
2nd grade.
Wait, no.
She
meets him-
meets him in 2nd grade.
He's a 2nd grader.
She meets him as a 2nd grader.
No.
Yes.
Ay, ay, ay.
Then
His name's Philly?
Vili Fualauu.
Vili Fualauu.
You didn't know this?
No, I
That's a
kinda
name
knew
like
it.
cemented in my head.
Well, yeah, I didn't perform at the same venue as him.
Yeah.
Is his name DJ Vili?
No, it's
Is he a
DJ.
DJ?
It's DJ Headline.
Okay, sick.
Oh,
I love that.
He's the opener though. He so she meets Vili in 2nd grade. She's his 2nd grade teacher.
So she's like 28?
Yeah, 28, 29, something
Okay,
like that.
cool.
I think 29.
She sees potential
Yeah.
in
Well,
Vili.
She's
Oh,
also like
God.
she does actually see like Vili's a
She sees Vili eating a jawbreaker. She goes, wait a second. What this kid is doing is insane. Caitlin's so uncomfortable.
so she Vili's like his dad's in prison, single mom. She works nights, so she's like he's pretty raised alone.
Yeah.
He's like also I think maybe one of the only non-white kids in the school, so he's like an outsider.
Okay.
He's good at drawing.
Yeah.
So he keeps on like he's a good artist. So
Paint me like one of your French ladies. Yes.
so Mary Kay Letourneau's like, hey, you're good at that. Let this like, and then like starts. She likes the artistic stuff, you know.
So she takes him under her wing,
Yes.
bosom.
Yeah, it's like, let's
Under
get
her
the
tit.
anatomy.
They and then she gets moved to 6th grade.
Okay.
So eventually, Vili becomes her student again in 6th grade, and this is where it all begins.
6th grade?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's too young.
So Mary Kay Letourneau, she like starts. She takes a liking to him. Everyone's like,
Wait, how does she get back? She's his teacher again?
yeah. So she was a 2nd grade teacher, and they moved her to 6th grade.
And then Vili just happens to be in her class again.
Yes.
Okay.
And also, everyone's like, she's the teacher that you want to have because she's the fun teacher.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very fun.
Yeah, she'll suck you off.
She rocks, dude.
That makes me feel better because my mom was a teacher no one wanted.
Can
And
I
it's
ask-
because she was mean.
Yeah, she'd
Yeah.
never blow you.
Never.
Can I ask you, is there any, in any of your research, had she been unfaithful to Steve at all yet?
No, not until this happened.
Wow.
Steve was unfaithful to her.
Fuck Steve.
Steve.
That dude pipes.
He does not pipe.
Steve Pipes, Pipe King.
He's
Pipe King Steve
Absolutely
Letourneau.
not. That doofy son of a bitch. Ugh.
So
Jesus
Steve's
Christ.
piping
Just
the whole
crazy
the whole
piping.
city of Des Moines.
Yeah. Steve's pipe down.
So they develop a relationship. They're like people said that they like flirted in school. She claims that nothing happened until he was no longer her student.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which-
well, then there's the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jesus Christ.
She's a professional.
She also has kids that are his age.
Oh,
So they start. So
Girls, right?
boys.
Oh, okay.
I think she has 4 kids at this time. So boys and
God
girls.
damn.
She was just always pregnant.
Yeah.
Ugh.
She starts inviting him to like go on family trips with them and all that. And like in the summer between 6th and 7th grade was the first time that they banged.
So wait,
Um,
between 6th and 7th grade?
I believe so. She says that it was 7th and 8th, but I think it was 6th and 7th.
On one of their family vacations?
So the first time that they banged, it was he was over at their house. They're like, Vili was about to sleep over because he's buddies with her son. The kids go to sleep and Vili's watching a movie. And Vili, by the way, both of them claim that Vili was the aggressor. So that's not
Both
cool.
of them claim?
I mean, it also seems like Vili was
You
told
can't-
to claim this.
I was going to say, you can't fight off a 7th grader.
Well, he's Samoan. He's big.
He was very wiry.
Yeah.
So he's up watching a movie, and then that's the first time that they banged. They had kissed before.
Ugh.
That's crazy because like Steve must have been like, why are we bringing this kid on
That is,
vacations?
Yeah.
oh, here's some funny stuff. So Steve is like that for a while.
Yeah.
And then eventually, let's see if we'll get to that actually.
Do you know what movie they were watching?
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch.
What's the one? Oh God, this would be Harold and Maude.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So there is a moment where, let's see. Okay, well, we'll just do the Steve part. Steve is like, what is up with this kid? And he's like, this is weird that he's around all the time. And she's like, oh, he just needs mentoring because he doesn't have a family that's able to provide anything for him. And
Little did he know.
later on, he finds they write each other love letters. She
Oh,
writes him love
wow.
letters.
His are
Ay,
in
ay,
crayon.
ay.
His are in
Yeah.
crayon.
Oh, God.
She's writing him love letters, but he can't keep them at his house because he has a mom.
Wow.
And they get in trouble.
Yeah.
So she shows him the love letters and then she keeps them. And Steve finds these, and this is the funniest part to me. That guy, Steve, goes. The way that he handles this is he goes over to Vili and he's like, "You're fucking my wife."
Oh, my God.
He's like, You better stop fucking my wife, or I'm gonna tell your mom.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You're gonna get in trouble, dude.
Oh, my God. That's awful.
But before this, at some point, they get caught in a car together, Vili and Mary
By the
Kay.
police.
By the
right?
police.
Yeah.
They're parked at a marina. The windows are steamed up.
Oh, my goodness. The
and-
hand
Yeah.
Absolutely.
slides down.
Yeah.
They get caught, and when the cops show up, Vili is in the back seat. She's in the front seat, but I don't think she's wearing pants. I think she's like wearing a long shirt, and that's it.
Ay, ay.
And she claims that like Vili was over at their house. Her and her husband got into a fight, and Vili ran away, and so she went to go find him. This is where the cops find them.
Yeah.
They actually get arrested because they get taken in because Vili and her I think they gave fake names initially, and they claimed that he was 18 at first.
Ay, ay, ay.
And he's 13.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Wow.
think 12.
No!
Jesus
Can't even
Christ.
get a teen in front of it?
Yeah.
Come on.
I think he's 12.
Ugh.
And then so they get arrested and eventually released. And Vili's mom is like, "Oh, you can just send him home with Mary Kay. Like that's fine."
Wow.
Wow.
Because they didn't tell her that like they had any suspicion about the sex stuff. So she was just like, "Oh, well, I mean, he can go home with her. That's fine."
They got arrested together in a car? Yeah, send him home.
Yeah.
Anyways, Steve tells his cousin that like something's up, like that this is all going. That she's fucking this kid,
Yeah.
and Steve's cousin tells CPS and
Yeah.
the school district. Steve's cousin, this is
Not even Steve?
not
Come
even
on,
Steve.
buddy.
Steve was about to fight this kid.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Steve was about to.
I'm going to tell on you.
Steve was
Yeah.
about to tell
You think
all of his
that guy-
teachers that he was fucking.
You think
his
that
mom.
guy fucks well? He's like, I'm going to tell on you. You're
Yeah.
a 12-year-old
'Cause
fucking
he's a
my
can't-
wife.
Well, you can't beat up a 12-year-old.
No, you call the police.
True.
But that guy does fuck.
But
'cause
that's also the mother of his children.
Who
you know?
cares?
but that is a guy
Yeah.
that does not have. I think to fuck well, you can't be self-aware.
Yeah.
Because sex is such a weird, like, goofy thing to go
Yeah.
through. Like, if you're at all self-aware, you're like, you stop being present.
Yeah.
Like, that guy is not present ever,
Yeah. Steve is never present unless he's fighting a 12-year-old.
unless
Yeah.
unless he's hard or fighting a 12-year-old.
Yeah. So when does the news break?
News breaks. I don't know. sometime.
My friend lived down the street from them in Seattle and said he saw them together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in Mount Baker.
Oh, yeah.
That's wild.
That's when she got caught. She was living in Mount Baker.
So hold on to that one. Because she first gets caught in Des Moines.
Okay.
And here's the thing. She's also pregnant.
With his kid?
With Vili's kid.
Vili has
Jesus.
12-year-old super nut.
Oh, also, okay, so she's pregnant with Vili's kid. Husband doesn't know yet.
God damn.
Actually. So this is before Steve finds out anything. She starts fucking Steve because she wants to cover up the idea that she's pregnant.
Oh, he's going to be able to tell.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not till later.
But she's just buying time.
Yeah.
She's also like, she has delusions of grandeur all the time. Like that's my personal diagnosis. She was diagnosed as bipolar, so I think she's just like constantly in this manic episode.
She's got a little manic kind of in her eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got some
so
intensity.
She's pregnant. She's fucking Steve to cover it up. Gets it all comes out because Steve tells her, finds the letters, blah blah blah. She's arrested, and she is a hot babe.
Yeah, she's a babe.
She's
babe
a
and
hot
half.
babe in the late 90s. So we're not woke yet. So like, we think, and also, do you know that in the state of California, statutory rape is only is written as a man having sex with a girl.
Oh, so there wasn't actually.
Wild.
So in the state of California,
It would have been fine.
it would have been fine. In the state of Washington, it's gender neutral.
Yeah.
So
Progressive.
So
You guys, you really had it going
yeah.
on.
I mean, California. You guys are so backwards.
that's why God's trying to ruin your state.
Yeah. It wasn't the gay
Oh,
stuff.
man.
It was that you wouldn't make statutory rape women on man.
So she gets arrested,
Uh-huh.
right? She goes to trial, and because she's a hot babe, because of like all this stuff, she's also like a
It was also like we only had like 9 news shows total.
Yeah.
And so if you got picked up, you were a national celebrity.
Yeah. Also, I think this is the first case of it. Of teacher
older
sex.
woman. And,
Oh, yeah.
And every guy was like, "That's awesome! If my
Yes.
teacher."
And I'm
did
gonna
it."
be honest, it's still hard for me to not think that way.
Yeah. I 100% was down.
I was like, I want to be Vili Fualauu.
Yeah. We all wanted to be Vili Fualauu.
Yeah.
In Seattle?
We wore
You
his
kidding me?
jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
We wore his Little League jersey as adults. There's a sandwich you could get at Mariners games. There's the Vili Philly.
With aged cheddar.
No, not
No,
aged.
Yeah, brand new.
Brand new cheddar.
And so she goes to trial, and the highest sentencing you can get for statutory rape in Washington is 7.5 years. And so it's like between that and whatever the minimum is, and so she ends up getting the like even less than the minimum.
Yeah, because
initially.
she's pregnant.
Well, because she's like this demure, she's like, I won't do it again. I'm so sorry. Like this, I made a mistake. She pleads guilty, and then they give her the smallest sentence, which was like 6 months, and like she had to go to like therapy, and then also have zero contact with Vili.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
6 months is up. She's out. She's immediately.
Goes back.
She's caught in a car again.
Oh
With
my.
With
Vili.
Vili immediately.
Immediately. Oh, also she has her baby. The baby's already born.
Yeah.
Immediately goes back, gets caught. Same exact shit. Steamy windows.
Has Steve left her yet?
Yeah, Steve actually has already moved his
To
kids
Alaska,
to
right?
Alaska.
And I don't think he just moved to Anchorage. I have a feeling my recollection serves me he moved like deep.
Yeah.
Really?
Like he moved to like off the grid almost.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame him.
He was like, "No, I've never been to Seattle. Never lived there. Never was
Letourneau,
married."
never heard of it.
No.
It's his last name. He's like, I'm Steve Schmidt.
She gets out and is banging Vili again.
Jesus.
And the entire time she's like, this is love. Like she was telling her before she got arrested, she had told a friend of hers that she had met her soulmate.
Yeah. This 12-year-old.
This 12-year-old doesn't have a soul yet.
Wait, so hold on though. Also,
Are you saying that because he's Samoan?
wow, Caitlin, have you not seen Moana?
It's Moana.
But
Moana.
Moana. I'll take that L. But was there any reportage on her like time in prison? Like, did people call her a pedophile and things like that?
So she ended up having to do a lot of. So she goes back to prison for full sentence, 7.5 years, because she
Violated her parole.
exactly
Yeah.
in prison. She's supposed to have zero contact with Vili. She does have to she just had a second baby. So
she has another baby.
She has
Vili?
another baby with. Oh, did I not say that?
No.
Pregnant again.
Jesus.
Vili,
Christ,
man.
it's Groundhog's Day.
Vili is super seed, dude.
Yeah.
This kid is.
It does not care.
It
doesn't
he
matter
jerks
what
off
time of the
in
month.
a garbage can near your house, your wife is pregnant with this baby. Be careful.
Yeah, you know when you walk outside in the spring and it smells like semen?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
Vili.
that's Vili.
When I'm 40, I'm going to need him to move to New York.
Yeah, we know where he is. He's in Seattle.
Your question about what she's like in prison. She has a zero contact thing with him, but she's like pumping breast milk for their baby.
Mm-hmm.
She keeps writing like these like coded letters to Vili, but she keeps getting caught. So she ends up having to do like 6 months in solitary for this shit.
Jesus.
Up to it just keeps on happening. So like I think altogether was 6 months in solitary. In prison, she everyone liked her.
Yeah,
Really?
She was she
Little social butterfly, huh?
she started like this
preschool. She started a kids visiting center.
She became a teacher in school and was teaching
In
these
prison,
people so that they can finish their GED or whatever.
she found her purpose.
And then she also started a choir.
She started to acquire teens.
I was gonna say.
God, I'm sorry.
That was good.
Yeah, it's pretty
Andy,
good.
I was there.
I love
Thank
a
you.
pun.
Yeah,
Keep
okay.
them coming.
So has the baby and serves 6 months in jail.
So Steve is out of the picture. What is her relationship with her
kids?
previous children?
Obviously, they're in Alaska now, and there's she's not supposed to be around any minors at all. So that includes her kids.
She's too dangerous.
Yeah.
She's
too horned up.
Yeah.
loose hands.
Wandering eyes.
Yeah. Later on, after she gets out of prison, her kids come and try to two of them try to start a relationship with her. They actually moved to Seattle to try to rekindle this relationship, but she's so nuts and that they're like, oh, we can't do this. So
yeah.
That's way later, though.
that's later after
when
prison
they're
sentence.
adults.
When they're barely adults.
Yeah.
So she gets out of prison, 7 years.
And so he's 18 now by the time she gets out.
I think he's
20, maybe.
20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did
he ever during that 7 years, when he turned 18, was he allowed to start visiting?
So he did. They did visit because she was allowed to see her daughter. That she had with Vili.
Yeah.
And so Vili's mom would come, and Vili's mom was also not into her getting arrested.
Really?
Yeah.
She was she wanted her around, and she was this is they love each other, blah blah blah. So for whatever reason,
Wow.
and
Samoan culture, very progressive.
Vili's mom, not the most
Progressive? Is that what
Progressive.
we're calling it?
Did you know that Samoan culture has a big trans, indigenous trans kind of thing?
Really?
Are you just basing this off of the
No.
that one doc?
No. There's a thing in Samoan
What's the guy's
culture
name?
called a fafafina, which is a...
Wait, what's the guy's name though? The Manti Te'o doc.
Oh, yeah. No, there's a big thing called a fafafina, which is a boy that's raised as a woman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's the kid's choice.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh.
But I know
So
that's a
close.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Almost
close.
progressive.
Almost progressive.
Yeah.
Also, the mom was also really. She was not the most she wasn't the coolest mom, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? She sounds like the coolest mom.
Just to her.
You
just
let
to
my
Kate.
30-year-old girlfriend stay over in middle school? Yeah. Cool mom.
Yeah.
While
Caitlin's so uncomfortable
Yeah, they
with
want you
this.
to drink in the house.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, that's the kind of mom.
while Mary Kay was in prison for the 7.5 years, she tried to sue the school district and the police department for like letting this happen to her son.
But she was also down with it. She was just trying to cash in.
Yeah. She was just trying to cash in, and then she had also like she had gotten like tens of thousands of dollars from media.
Yeah.
And she had but she had blown it all.
Yeah.
Did she win the lawsuits?
No. But Mary Kay Letourneau
But
did.
the problem was Vili was representing her in court.
Yeah.
Vili was standing on someone else's shoulders.
Yeah. He was in a trench coat.
Yeah.
He was the lawyer.
Mary Kay won?
She did win a lawsuit, which was it was the zero contact thing with Vili.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually that got to be broken, and she was also banned from getting any money from media coverage. But she got like a cool ass lawyer that.
Yeah, because that like selling the rights to her story was a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
she has millions of dollars now.
Yes.
No, she's dead.
She's dead?
Yeah.
What?
She died.
Did she die?
we'll get there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The twists and turns.
There's
this
so much.
fable.
It's so crazy. So she eventually gets out.
And they get married, right?
They get married.
Mhm.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that they got married. I remember seeing some People magazine.
Can we
thing.
see Mary Kay Letourneau, Vili Fualauu, which is Fulau, wedding?
So they get married. I actually watched some footage of it. You weren't allowed to bring in your cell phone. No pictures were allowed to be taken.
They used the little boxes.
I know,
the
yeah.
little,
It was like a
whisper
Dave
bags
Chappelle
from
concert.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's sitting on a stool smoking.
Yeah.
Oh, look at cool mom, Vili, the daughters.
He's I think he's 21 at this point, and she's 44.
She looks
43.
great.
She looks
Still
great.
Still
right?
a fox.
So they're married in this like beautiful tent, and the entire wedding was paid for by one news outlet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they had them, they covered it. You know?
Yeah.
So they were you can't bring in your phone so that this outlet can have all the pictures.
And it was
Yes.
like a local news or national?
Probably more like
Like
the
E
Inquirer
or something, yeah.
like
Okay.
that. They've got these two daughters, Georgia and something else. I don't. It's not important what their names are. They're married for 12 years. Towards the end of their marriage, I think when, like, I don't know, at some point in their marriage, towards the end, Vili files for divorce.
Uh-huh.
This isn't when they get divorced though. I don't know. There's this. They're trying to keep up this image that they're in love. That this is
always love. Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
always the best thing.
Were they
and-
both faithful to each other?
So yes, but Vili was in high school at some point. While she was in prison, he was banging it out in that. I mean, come on, this guy's got fucking great seed. So
yeah. He's got hundreds of kids.
yeah. So he also like went through. I mean, he also got raped as a child.
I mean,
So,
yeah.
Oh
He's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
got some
So I was like,
mental
wait. I
issues.
thought you were like, in my head, I literally just went, wait. He also got raped, and then I was like, oh yeah. That's right. That is rape. Oh yeah.
This whole thing is
yeah.
rape. We've only been talking about rape
Okay.
this whole time.
All
And
right.
you're like, Caitlin's so uncomfortable. What's going on?
It's okay. It's a little different because usually you don't visit your rapist in prison and then marry him the day he gets out. Okay.
It is honestly, if you take away the child rape aspect of this,
It's a beautiful
it's
story.
a very beautiful story.
If only he was 18.
It's kind of
in the
like
second grade.
it's kind of like a Jenny and Forrest type story.
Who? What is that?
Jenny and Forrest.
Minus the AIDS.
I don't know what that is. Oh, Jenny and you know what's crazy? I just saw a kid get on the train with like leg braces,
Uh-huh.
and he
And you yelled, "Run, Forrest, run!" And everybody was like, "God damn,
Yeah.
dude!"
Yeah, I was like, this guy's gonna see Reagan get shot.
This kid's gonna witness history.
Yeah, it's actually like it is. If you take away the awful element of it, it's because it's this couple that keeps getting torn apart, but their love is so strong that they have to keep coming together.
And Caitlin, you're so uncomfortable, but how many times do you think in history there's a love story that you just think of as a love story, where if you found out their ages, you would be like, ugh. You know what I mean?
What?
Like through history.
Okay.
Like fucking the kings and queens and shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
There's
Oh,
got to have
yeah.
been like for time immemorial, like an old dude marrying
yeah.
like a fucking 13-year-old girl.
Like all of them.
I mean,
Yeah.
and, you
all
know,
of them were.
and that's
like,
still. I think most of the 90 Day Fiance shit is like it's not.
it's like human trafficking.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty
With
much the same shit.
entertainment, yeah. Okay.
They're married for 12 years.
12 happy years.
12 tumultuous years.
Okay.
He becomes
Has he been DJing?
he becomes a DJ.
Right.
DJ Headline is performing in Burien. There's one night where he
That's where my mom lives.
That's fun.
your mom's in White Center.
Yeah, but Burien adjacent.
Actually, he grew up in White Center.
Okay, cool.
So yeah. He there's this one night he's DJing. And they're really just trying to capitalize off of
And Mary Kay storms in.
eventually. So
Really?
they're really just trying to capitalize off of the Mary Kay Letourneau like frenzy, and I think it's called Teacher's Pet or something like that.
Oh no.
I forget
Yes.
what that's not
That's
what
the
it's called.
theme of the party?
Yeah, that's what.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And so everyone's coming just to see DJ Headline. You know.
Yeah.
And there's one night where this was, I think, the last time that he DJ'd at this place. He was caught. So these girls were like flirting with him at the DJ booth, and he was obviously flirting back because his seat is too strong for one lady. And she sees it, and she causes a huge scene. And then that's when he loses his DJ license from this place. There's
He
no
lost
license.
his
okay.
DJ. Oh,
I
I
was
was
like-
like,
There's no license to be a DJ.
Yeah. For a second, I was like, really?
So his second venture, career venture, was trying to open up a dispensary. And he claims that the reason why he filed for divorce was because he was trying to open up this weed dispensary,
And she's a felon.
and she's a felon, so he had to separate
Ah.
from her because they were going to do a background check. But eventually, they got a divorce like not too long after.
And did they remain amicable?
Yes, actually. So he takes his daughters down to California.
Uh-huh.
They move there. And then towards the end of her life, she finds out that she has colon cancer,
Uh-huh.
and she contacts him. He moves back to Burien, I think,
Yeah.
and he's just by her side for the last months of her life.
wow.
Beautiful.
Right?
Beautiful story.
So when he moves down, is she just all alone because her kids?
Yeah. And also,
I mean-
she's a notorious pedophile.
Yeah.
She actually became a paralegal.
Really?
Yeah, because she was, she went to prison, and she like learned all this shit in she was like, became a Muslim.
Yeah. She's like, join the Nation of Islam.
But like fixed, but she like learned all of this stuff about like the legal system, helped all these women in prison. I don't know. By the way, I'm not trying to make it sound like she's a good person.
She is. She's a hero.
But she did help all these women like go through their like trials and shit with their legal troubles. So she leaves, and then she's like so smart enough to be a paralegal after that.
Wow.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah. Anybody who's self-taught is a little impressive.
Yeah,
You know?
for sure.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she touched kids.
So, how do you feel about her now that you realize that she's a pioneer?
I mean,
That she.
I'll be honest. I didn't realize he was so young.
Yeah,
How
I
old do
didn't
you-
either.
For some
think
reason,
I thought he was like 14.
I thought he was in high school. I thought he was like a junior in high school.
So there was all this stuff that the coverage of it made it not seem so bad because first of all he like did look a little older than a 12-year-old, and also like I think there's also this. I listen to all these podcasts. I listen to so many podcasts about this, and all the podcasts are awful.
I would hate to see your targeted ads right now.
There's one where I listened to like this. I listened to an Australian podcast about this. They're like, this is heaps wrong.
Heaps wrong.
This is heaps wrong. It's a real badger of problems.
I listened to this other podcast where it's like these girls were like, it's like, oh, he's born in July. Oh, I guess, is he a Cancer? I was like, what does that matter?
No, she is.
Hold on.
She's a Cancer.
No, come on, look how happy Vili is. What is Vili Fualau's birthday? Can we look that up?
Yeah, it's like something 1992.
This is
or something.
important. Damn, I thought we might be closer. He's only a year younger than me.
He's 39
Wow.
years old.
Yeah.
Man,
Dang, what is he doing now?
I think he's a DJ.
I think he's still DJing.
Yeah, DJ entrepreneur.
yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
if you look at it, it'll say DJ. I've already Googled this. It'll say that he's a DJ. That's all that I know.
Is he going to therapy?
Can you click on that Instagram?
I doubt
Please?
that. I was wondering if she ever went. Well, she did go to therapy because she was like,
Yeah, she was
Diagnosed
court ordered.
Oh,
She
he's
was court ordered.
private?
that's not him.
No, it's not. That sucks.
Yeah. He does look handsome now, though.
Yeah.
I watched this like Dr. Oz video.
He's very he was like he doesn't have any like he doesn't think any negative thoughts about her. Like it's like
There is a little bit, yeah. For the most part, it's like it was love, but there is a little bit of him that's like he like went through depression in high school, like got a DUI.
Yeah,
like-
he had. That's trauma.
that's
yeah.
drama.
That's trauma. I'm Team Vili.
Well, Team Vili,
Well, yeah, he's also Team.
if you're
Mary
Team
Kay,
Vili,
so.
you would be at you would have been at her bedside.
Yeah.
I guess that's true. Whatever you want, Vili.
She also like these delusions of grandeur thing. This is where a part of it that made me think about this was that as she was dying, she's like, I think I'm still gonna make it. Like she was withering away and being like, it's not gonna happen.
And she was 44?
59 when she died.
Oh, 59. Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how are the kids?
How are they?
Yeah,
I
they're.
didn't call them. Or anything. So,
Yeah, we should have checked in.
I'm so curious. Are they
And-
okay?
here they are. Like,
Do we
Yeah.
know
Get in here.
did Steve or the boys attend her funeral?
I think 2 of her kids did.
Oh, okay.
She had she had sons and daughters. I don't know
Okay.
the makeup of that. I know that there was at least one daughter.
Damn.
That's gotta ruin Christmas. You know what I mean?
I think she had ruined a few Christmases
Yeah,
before. I think
well, I just mean like,
they're not.
God, that's gotta be so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I wonder if the Fualauu girls are in contact with the Letourneau kids.
Oh, maybe. Well,
They're
it was
half siblings.
so.
Yeah.
There was a moment where like her kids, her from Steve, like moved to Seattle, and then they like lived with Vili and Mary Kay.
Oh, wow.
Wild.
So Vili, their stepdad, is,
And also their former buddy.
Yeah.
is like 13 months older than
Oh.
her kids. So there's just like this weird dynamic there.
They're
and then
just
they had to
kicking
move
it.
Yeah.
They're partying, and then he's like, I'm your dad. You have
Yeah.
to leave this party we're all at.
yeah.
Well, there's
like,
the double standard because
Yeah,
men
exactly.
date young women. You know?
So that was like, all these podcasts were talking about that in particular, is that like, there is this, as icky as this is, it's a double standard and like all that. Here's a funny one.
Let's see. How funny.
You're going to laugh at this.
Okay.
She was, I watched this, a documentary with her like before she had died. And she was talking about all of the other teachers who had sex with their students after her.
Oh, my
nice.
God.
And she was like,
I'm a trailblazer.
well, she was like, they knew it was illegal. I didn't know it was illegal because
She-
I was the first.
Oh, wow. She
So
thought
she-
that was extracurricular activities.
Yeah. And she kept on like, what's the word? Like making it okay. What's the word?
Justifying?
Rationalizing.
Rationalizing or
Yeah.
justifying.
We both did good on that one.
Yeah.
Boom.
God. I'm glad my stupidity.
Brought us together.
Yeah.
We're here. We're together.
She kept on like Vili was held back in kindergarten, so she was like, he was actually older, you know.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Vili, she kept
Not
on being
for 5 years.
yeah. She kept on being like, it's not okay. Like I never did anything while he was my student. It wasn't until after he was I was like,
Till he'd grown up.
yeah. And entered the 7th grade.
What is the timestamp right now?
We're at about an hour, right, Autumn? We got to stop asking this question.
It's okay. It's fine.
It's
Everybody wants to check in because they're so caught up in the pod right now. They're so just in, they just can't even
every
function.
episode.
They're
Andy
missing
asks,
subway stops.
Andy's like, what time are we at? And it completely, and you can see that for about a minute and a half, his eyes have gone dead.
No, that's not it. That's not it. I have anxiety because I locked my wife out of the apartment.
Oh, she's not at home?
She's outside of the home.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Yeah.
She's got a phone.
She's fine. She called our building services, but
Oh.
it's $50. Anyways,
So she in?
I think so. I haven't checked my phone to be respectful of the pod, but when I turn this over, there's a shitstorm waiting on the screen.
Oh, okay.
You know my wife. I'm never not in trouble.
Yeah.
And
She's
pregnant.
got a newspaper that she's going to hit him with.
Yeah. When I get home, she's gonna throw a hot pan at me. Caitlin Peluffo, thank you so much for joining us on
Thank
this
you for
story of
having me.
love.
My boyfriend is only 5 years younger than me. I just want the world to
Caitlin
know.
is 17 years old.
Oh my God, thank you.
And he's your
I'd rather
fiance,
that
so
than-
stop saying boyfriend.
I can't say fiance. It's too fancy.
You just said it.
I
Fiance.
didn't like it. Didn't
I
feel
haven't seen the
good.
ring. Let me see the ring.
Take a look.
Oh.
A little black diamond.
Is that brass?
Is it?
I'm kidding.
Is that
It's charcoal.
Is,
It's
it,
carpet.
is that moissanite?
What's moissanite?
It's like the lab diamond.
No.
That's a real
that's
one.
a blood diamond?
No, it's from an ethically sourced place.
Oh, sure.
I know.
yeah.
I think
American Apparel was ethically.
this is
sourced
going to
clothing.
offend a lot of people, but if you have a tungsten wedding ring, you voted for Trump, and you
What's a tungsten wedding ring?
the black metal like cheap ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? It's like
I'm not even
it's
close
like
to that world
Walmart
of thinking.
shopper, Pasco, Washington. Like
Oh,
we got
really?
tungsten. Yeah. Can you pull up a tungsten wedding ring?
Wow.
Yeah, they're like $200.
I know guys that they do have barbed wire tattoos.
Yeah, that's a very crossover.
So maybe
That Venn
yeah.
diagram. is
Like
very
I
big.
would say that like 30% of Joe Rogan listeners have tungsten wedding rings.
I also think that like I've seen guys with like the Polynesian tattoo, like
Yeah.
the whole sleeve with one of those. So
Yeah.
I don't know where that falls.
White Polynesian? Like white guy with Polynesian tattoo?
I think they're Filipino.
Okay. That checks out.
Well, if you have that ring, you're not vaccinated. That's
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
big time.
Did you
for
know
sure.
that? Did I tell you that my brother didn't want to get vaxxed?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he
Is he the pedophile?
yeah, he's not actually a pedophile. But my parents bought a bunch of ivermectin because he didn't want to get vaxxed. Eventually he did, but he like refused to do it for
I
a
have
little
some
bit.
friends that regret getting vaxxed.
Regret it.
Yeah.
How do you even know that?
Because they're like, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
They just, like, one of my friends is Canadian, and he did it because he couldn't go back to Canada without it. Like that type of shit.
Yeah, but like now that it's done and you're through,
Yeah.
who cares?
He just thinks he's, like, got a ticking time bomb inside himself. He's not well.
Yeah, they all think that like we're the people that are against the vax think that like we're gonna die sooner because of it,
oh
yeah.
boy.
or that they're tracking us or whatever.
Yeah. All sorts of stuff.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Track me.
Yeah. Track me.
Come and find
That's
me.
actually how I feel about privacy. Like when people are like, the government's like looking in on your stuff. It's like, yeah, well, they're going to see me tell my wife she has cool boobs. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
I've got like literally nothing that I'm that like I'm not that embarrassed about any. So would
No.
I jerk off to like girls with big tits? That's
uh-oh.
life.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
They're gonna
They
be.
found my darkest secret.
They're just gonna be humiliated that I really research side tables.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
to the extent that I research
Oh,
side
really?
tables.
I want to talk furniture with you.
Ooh, we'll chat.
We got to have you back.
Okay.
Do you want to plug anything? You do have a podcast.
I have a podcast called Good Time Gal. You've both been on it.
Woo!
It's about fun drunk stories. Please.
I started
listen.
drinking after I was on your podcast.
Oh, good. I'm glad I could give you a slippery slope.
And then I stopped because I'm on antidepressants now.
Yeah, I'll have you back on then.
All right.
But
Because I do have a good story.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have you back.
Yeah, I have a good one now.
Good.
I told you all my good stories.
Andy killed it. You're one of
got
the
a-
most listened to.
Really?
Yeah, people reference yours all the time.
Yeah, because I I have been arrested 6 times,
Yeah.
and that was not. I should have been arrested many more
2 times for fucking a child.
for my 12-year-old lover when we got caught in a car. But my wife and I had gotten in a fight, and he ran away. I was just trying to get him back in the car. That's why I didn't have pants on. It'd be so funny.
Yeah, I
if
run faster
she
without
just-
pants.
It'd be so funny if she just had a T-shirt on and just beaver out, and she was like, "No, I ran out of the house because Vili was running away."
The
And I-
other day, this is how dumb my mind is. That I was walking to work in Williamsburg, and there's a girl wearing, like, from the distance, she was wearing like flesh-colored shorts. So I was like, she's not wearing pants. I gotta speed up. And so I started walking faster, and then I got close. It's flesh-colored shorts.
Man.
Oh, bummer.
I thought I was gonna see something. Do you have any dates coming up? Do you want to?
Yeah.
This will be probably late May.
Late May. I'm going to be recording an album
Woo!
at San Francisco Punchline.
Whoa,
That's right in my album.
Yeah.
It's a great place.
It's a great place.
You doing a special too?
I'm going to tape it, but I don't know if it'll be a special. We'll see.
You should.
We're going to tape it, and I'm either going to clip it up.
Who are you doing it with? The album?
Blonde Medicine.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, they're great, and that is going to be the second weekend in June. So
We
come.
never said this. Caitlin is a fucking
Beast.
monster.
Oh.
You're so
Yeah.
fucking funny.
We just talked about a
she-
monster. Can
she
you just say
will-
that I'm good at comedy?
She
that would be
will
great.
destroy an audience
Yeah.
like a 6th grade teacher will destroy a Polynesian
yeah.
kid's future.
She will take her comedy will take away your purity.
Honestly, once you see Caitlin, you would totally like follow her through years of prison just to get back to being her audience again. That's how good of a comic she is.
Oh,
But
full
she
circle, beautiful.
she's so funny. You guys have to, if you have a chance to see her on the road, I've like opened for Caitlin, and everyone does want to talk to me.
Yeah, they
They
don't.
could not care less.
That's
for
how I
me.
feel on nights at Gotham. They're like, "Oh, the sad guy's back. Oh, go away."
But yeah, follow Caitlin at Caitlin Peluffo.
Yeah, at Caitlin with a C. Caitlin Peluffo.
We'll spell it out. for
Yeah,
them.
Oh, great.
you'll be added.
Oh,
And all that
thanks.
stuff.
This is
Yeah.
exciting.
And I will be at, I don't know exactly when this is coming out, but the Punchline in Philly, May 25th through 27th, the Music Hall in Portsmouth, New
Oh,
Hampshire.
that's so fun.
I'll probably be joining.
And then I'll be at the Laugh Shop in Calgary, the 7th through 10th, and the Comedy Bar in Toronto, the 11th.
Whoa.
Boom.
I can't believe you remembered all those. That's incredible.
And then I'm also going to be in London, Amsterdam, and Berlin that same month, but I'll have all that stuff up soon.
Very cool.
Thanks for listening, you guys. Thanks for being here, Caitlin.
Thanks for having me. This was
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Thanks
but
for
fun.
being you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for being you.
All
Thanks
right.
for being you.
Bye.